बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम।
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the new lesson. अरबी का नया लेसन शुरू हो रहा है। उम्मीद है आपने पिछले लेसन्स को देखा होगा, पढ़ा होगा और आपने पसंद किया होगा। अभी जो ये लेसन शुरू हो रहा है बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग लेसन है। आप गौर से पढ़िए, समझिए और प्रैक्टिस कीजिए। अगर आपको लेसन्स और वीडियो पसंद आ रहे हैं तो इनको सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ताकि जब भी हम वीडियो अपलोड करें तो वो आपके पास सबसे पहले नोटिफिकेशन पहुंच जाए। और अगर आपको अच्छा लगता है तो अपने कॉन्टैक्ट्स में शेयर कर दीजिए और लाइक भी कीजिए। स्टार्ट्स अल जुमलतुल इस्मिय्या। अभी देखिए अल जुमलतुल इस्मिय्या तो अब स्टार्ट हो रहा है ना, मगर उससे पहले हमने आपको अल जुमलतुल इस्मिय्या के बारे में आधी बात पढ़ा दी है ना, आधा खत्म कर दिया। सो दैट इज व्हाट आई डू। हम थोड़ा थोड़ा इंट्रोड्यूस करते रहते हैं आगे वाले लेसन को, सो दैट व्हेन यू स्टार्ट द न्यू लेसन यू विल नॉट फाइंड इट न्यू, है ना। अल जुमलतुल इस्मिय्यतु, द nominal sentence. Why do we call it nominal sentence?
Because it starts
is a noun.
Because it starts with a noun. Because it starts with a noun. Nomen means noun. Nomen is a Latin word. Nomen is a Latin word which means noun. So it begins with a noun, so we call it a nominal sentence. In Arabic, we call it al-jumlatul ismiyatu because it begins with ism. Correct? जुमला इस्मिया कह सकते हैं आप in spoken language. Simple जुमला इस्मिया कह दीजिए. You can say जुमला इस्मिया, or you can also say nakira form of it, जुमलातुन इस्मियतुन. Al-jumlatul ismiyatu is definite form, and jumlatun ismiyatun will be nakira form. And jumla ismiya is the form used in spoken language. Correct. Now, al-kitabu jadidun. Look at this sentence. बहुत गौर से देखिए आप इसको. Pay full attention on it. You are going to open an ocean here. है ना? You are entering into an ocean now. It's very interesting. अच्छा एक चीज बताइए for me to understand कि अभी तक whatever I mean you have done around 6-7 classes. How many classes have you done? 7 or 8 classes now. So in all these 8 classes, did you find any moment where you lost your interest in learning?
No sir.
कभी ऐसा लगा कि नहीं इंटरेस्ट कम हो रहा है? एवरी स्टेप के बाद आपका इंटरेस्ट बढ़ रहा ना?
Yes.
So can we say that Arabic is a very interesting language? It is not because of me. It is not because of me. It is because of the beauty of language. It is not at all because of me. It is because of the beauty of language. है ना? इस इतना खूबसूरत, beautiful, interesting language is Arabic that I cannot explain in my words. I don't have my words to explain the beauty and interest that the Arabic language has got in it. I don't know why.
Your teaching style is marvelous.
Maybe I don't know. That is again the God to do that. I am nowhere in it. It is not me who does it. Correct. Now, al-kitabu jadidun. Al-kitabu jadidun. In this example, you find that the first word is an ism. क्या नजर आ रहा है? First word is an ism.
Yes.
And jadidun is what?
यूं है तो ये तो एडजेक्टिव होगा, ये भी इसमें सर।
It is according to English, it is adjective.
एडजेक्टिव।
Sifatun or natun. Sifatun or natun. And we know that sifatun is an ism in Arabic. So we will say that jadidun is sifatun and that is ism. Ismun. And the ismu. Now, the first ism, al-kitabu, is what type of ism? Nakira or marifa?
Marifa.
Marifa. Very good. And jadidun is
Nakira.
nakira. Very good. Now, and second thing, एक दूसरी चीज आप देखिए, अल किताबु is मरफू, मंसूब और मजरूर.
मरफू सर।
Marfu.
How मरफू? ये क्या बोल दिया?
Because ending the dhamma.
Ends with a
Marfu bi dhamma. Very good, because the sign ending is dhamma. And jadidun
Dhamma.
is what? Marfu, mansoob or majroor?
मरफू।
Marfu. है ना?
It is
Al
also
kitabu is marfu and jadidun is marfu. है ना? यहाँ लिखा हुआ है arrow में नीचे.
Jadidun means
Jadidun means new.
new.
Qadimun means old. Qadimun is old and jadidun is new.
न्यू।
Correct. Now, so we find that al-kitabu is marfu and jadidun is also marfu. एक चीज नोटिस किया आपने, है ना? Now, second, al-kitabu is marifa, but jadidun is not marifa. That is nakira. समझ गए ना?
Yes, sir.
Marifa, nakira. Marifa, nakira. One word, the first word is marifa and the second word is nakira, and both the words are marfu. Both the words are the cases or the case of both the words is marfu, and one word is definite, the other word is indefinite. If you find a situation, this situation in Arabic, a collection of two words where you see that both the words are marfu, है ना? Neither of them is mansoob or majroor. If both the words are marfu and one word is marifa, the other word is nakira, it makes a al-jumlatul ismiyat. If this placement, this order is not there, there can be no al-jumlatul ismiyat. And al-jumlatul ismiya hone ke liye, these two things are compulsory. What are those two things? Both the nouns have to be marfu, and first noun, one noun will be marifa and the other will be nakira. Right? समझ गए? किसी को कोई डाउट है? हिंदी में बोल देते हैं. जुमला इस्मिया उसी वक्त होगा जब उसमें जो दोनों वर्ड्स हैं दोनों मरफू होना चाहिए. मरफू मीन दम्मा, एंड वन वर्ड शुड बी मारिफा, एक वर्ड मारिफा हो और दूसरा नकीरा. करेक्ट? अगर ऐसा हुआ, अगर दोनों मारिफा हो जाएगा तो क्या होगा? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ यू से अल किताबु अल जदीदु, विल इट बी जुमला इस्मिया? बोलिए.
No.
Mr. Mohsin, if you say al kitabu al jadidu, will it be jumla ismiya? Mr.
No, sir.
Mohsin, I am asking you.
No, sir.
No, why not?
Because one should be definite and other should be indefinite.
Very
so
good, very
al jadidun is
Al
again
kitabu
definite, so we
al
cannot
jadidu cannot be a sentence. वो sentence नहीं है. वो क्या है? We will learn later. But that is not a sentence. Correct? Similarly, if you say kitabun jadidun, kitabun jadidun, can it be a sentence?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
No.
No, no.
No, no.
Kitabun nakira and jadidun nakira. Both the words are nakira. When both the words are nakira, it cannot be a sentence. है ना? For a sentence, one word has to be, rather the first word has to be marifa and the second word has to be nakira.
Nakira.
Now, go ahead. The noun which is marifa, is called the subject. It's called the, हम लोग फिर इंग्लिश में आ गए ना, it's called the subject.
Subject.
Mubtadaun. What do we call? Mubtadaun. है ना, मुब्तदाउन लिखा हुआ है ना. Mubtadaun means subject. Correct? And the noun which is nakira, please don't talk. The noun which, please don't talk. It is serious, very serious. सब भूल गड़बड़ा जाएंगे. The noun which is nakira is called khabar. It's called khabar. I mean to tell you that al-jumlatul ismiya can stand on two pillars. दो पिलर चाहिए. al-jumlatul ismiya को क्या चाहिए? Two pillars. One pillar is called mubtada, subject, and the second pillar is called khabarun. Right? क्या चाहिए? Khabarun. Right? So al-jumlatul ismiya can stand on two pillars. जुमला इसमिया दो पिलर्स पे खड़ा होगा. One pillar is called mubtada or mubtadaun in Arabic, and khabarun, khabar. दो pillars होंगे, mubtadaun and khabarun. What are the two pillars?
Mubtadaun
and khabarun. Now, mubtada has to be marfu and marifa. That is given here. है ना, नजर आ रहा ना? Mubtada has to be marfu and marifa. Mubtada has to be marfu and marifa. Whereas khabar has to be marfu and nakira. Khabar has to be marfu and nakira. Right? So al-kitabu is marfu bi damma and marifa bi al. Al-kitabu is marfu bi damma and marifa bi al. So al-kitabu is mubtada. ये दो चीजें रहेंगी तो वो मुब्तदा होगा. And jadidun is marfu'un bi damma and nakira. And nakira है ना, bi tanween. Nakira bi tanween. Tanween से nakira हुआ. So it is खबर है ना. समझ में आ गया? खबर होने के लिए मरफू एंड नकीरा एंड मुब्तदा होने के लिए मारिफा एंड मरफू, दोनों मरफू चाहिए. ये दोनों याद. हाँ, sorry,
khabarun means
khabarun means predicate. The English for khabarun is predicate and mubtada is subject. And you must have studied in English. There will be two parts of a sentence, subject and predicate. So mubtadaun is subject and khabarun is predicate. समझ गए?
predicate.
Now we will read the lesson here. There are two types of sentences in Arabic that I told you yesterday. There are two types of sentences in Arabic, and these two types are called al-jumlatul ismiyatu and al-jumlatul fi'liyatu. Al-jumlatul ismiyatu is called a nominal sentence. It's called nominal sentence in English, and al-jumlatul fi'liyatu is called verbal sentence in English. Al-Jumlatul Ismiyatu, the nominal sentence, generally, not always. Mark the difference here. Generally, I am telling you, not always. There are some situations where in writing or when you see it, you will find that it does not begin with an ism. Sometimes, very rarely, sometimes it happens. And there also, in actuality, it starts with an ism, but there are words given before it in sentences. Anyway, that we will be learning later on. So generally, al-jumlatul ismiyatu will begin with ism. आम तौर से हमेशा नहीं कह रहे हैं, आम तौर से अल-जुमलतुल इस्मिया इस्म से शुरू होता है. बाद ऐसे मकामात हैं जहां पर शुरू में इस्म नहीं होता मगर वो जुमलतु इस्मिया होता है. Now, second is al-jumlatul fi'liyatu. Al-jumlatul fi'liyatu. Al-jumlatul fi'liyatu is that which generally starts with a verb. It will generally start with a verb. And we will be able to understand it more when we come to the chapter of verb, and when we study verb, we will be learning it. Now, a very important thing is that a nominal sentence, al-jumlatul ismiyatu, will have two parts, two pillars on which it will stand. And those two pillars are, number one, mubtada or mubtadaun. The actual word is mubtadaun, and you can call it mubtada, right? And then the second pillar, the second part of a sentence is of a jumla ismiya is khabarun or predicate. Mubtada and khabar. Mubtadaun or khabarun, subject and predicate. उम्मीद है आपको ये एजुकेशनल वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. लाइक कीजिए और अपने कॉन्टैक्ट्स में शेयर कर दीजिए ताकि आपके सारे कॉन्टैक्ट के लोग इससे फ़ायदा उठा सकें. और अभी सुफ़ा स्मार्ट स्कूल की तरफ से और सुफ़ा ग्लोबल क्लासरूम की तरफ से बहुत सारे एजुकेशनल वीडियोस लगातार आने वाले हैं. तो आप इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए ताकि जैसे ही वीडियो अपलोड हो आपके पास फ़ौरन पहुंच सके.